What if you woke up tomorrow in a completely different time, surrounded by unfamiliar faces, incomprehensible technology, and a world that feels both alien and eerily familiar? This is the astonishing story of a woman from the 1900s Paris who, as legend has it, leaped through time into a future she couldn't recognize. Is this a tale of time travel, a psychological phenomenon, or something even stranger? Stay tuned as we uncover the chilling mystery of the woman who woke up in the future. Let's travel back to Paris in the early 20th century, a city alive with culture, art, and innovation. The Eiffel Tower stood as a beacon of progress, and Paris was known as the City of Light. But beneath the glamour lay a city steeped in mysticism, with seances, spiritualism, and an obsession with the unknown gaining popularity among its residents. It was during this time that our story begins. A young woman, let's call her Madame Elise, led an ordinary life. She worked as a seamstress in the bustling heart of Paris, living in a small apartment near Montmartre. One chilly evening in 1901, Elise set out on her usual route home. But what happened next would forever blur the lines between reality and fantasy. According to the legend, Elise walked into a dense fog near the Seine River, an area notorious for strange occurrences. She described feeling a sudden chill, followed by a sensation of weightlessness. When she emerged, she found herself in a completely transformed Paris. Gone were the gas lamps and horse-drawn carriages. Instead, she saw towering buildings made of glass and steel, vehicles that moved without horses, and people dressed in strange, futuristic clothing. Confused and terrified, Elise tried to speak to passers-by, but her words seemed to bewilder them. Even stranger, the language they spoke wasn't quite the French she knew. It was similar, yet modernized, filled with unfamiliar slang and phrases. Elise claimed she wandered the streets for hours, trying to make sense of her surroundings. Was this truly Paris, or had she stumbled into an entirely different world? Elise recounted seeing incredible sights, things she could only describe in vague terms: glowing screens that displayed moving images, trains that moved beneath the ground, and devices people carried that seemed to connect them instantly to one another. But here's where it gets even stranger. Elise claimed she saw a newspaper with a date that read 14th October 2023. If her story is to be believed, she had somehow travelled over a century into the future. She finally managed to communicate with a kind stranger who noticed her distress. According to her account, this person tried to take her to a place they called a hospital. But before they arrived, the fog returned, enveloping Elise once again. The next thing she knew, she was lying on a cobblestone street back in 1901. Shaken and disoriented, Elise tried to recount her experience, but most dismissed her as delusional or simply making up a fantastical tale. So, what really happened to Elise? Skeptics often point to psychological phenomena such as fugue states or hallucinations triggered by stress or illness. Could Elise have experienced a vivid dream or even a seizure that temporarily disconnected her from reality? Others suggest the possibility of time slips, a concept often linked to paranormal theories. Time slips describe moments where the fabric of time and space seems to glitch, allowing individuals to briefly step into another era. But then, there are the more adventurous theories. Could Elise have travelled to a parallel dimension, a reality close to ours but slightly ahead in time? Or is it possible that advanced technology from the future momentarily transported her across centuries, as some proponents of quantum physics speculate? Interestingly, her descriptions of futuristic Paris match closely with modern-day accounts, despite the story emerging decades before such technology existed. Coincidence, or evidence of something extraordinary? Elise's story continues to baffle historians, psychologists, and paranormal enthusiasts alike. While there's no concrete evidence to prove her account, the details remain eerily consistent. Could her experience be a mere fabrication, or does it hint at deeper mysteries of time and reality that we're yet to understand? One thing is certain: Elise's story forces us to confront fascinating questions. Is time truly linear, or are we just scratching the surface of its true nature? If time travel is possible, how does it occur, and why does it choose certain individuals? What do you think? Could Elise have genuinely glimpsed the future, or is this story simply an intriguing urban legend born from the imagination of a bygone era? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow mystery enthusiasts. Stay curious, and until next time, keep questioning the impossible.